guided many patients through both successful weight loss as well as showing them how to keep the weight off for good. He has extensive experience in the use of all new weight loss medications, and he is well versed in the science behind a successful weight loss program. Call our Arlington office at 270-905-4084 to schedule a consultation. At Health First Community Health Center, your health is our first concern.
It is 8:34 as we head on back to Coffee Talk. We've got Aging Coordinator Kelly Coleman in with us to talk to us about the Senior Center. First, though, I want to give a shout out to these local businesses. Majestic House, Pet Grooming by David Rogers, Bella Marie Boutique, Big John's Barbecue. If you go into these businesses, they have been caught with WPKY on. David over at Pet Grooming by David Rogers says that the fur babies just love to listen to the music. So thank you all so much. We appreciate the support. If you hear the radio on at any businesses, let us know, and because we'd love to tell them how much we appreciate that. Kelly, we appreciate you coming in this morning, and welcome. You said this is your first time here?
Yes.
Okay, I know it's your first time with me, so I'm glad to meet you. You took over as director of the Senior Center when?
The 1st of February.
February 1st. Okay, for some reason I was thinking it was earlier than that. So talk to me about what you've got going on at the Senior Center since you've taken over.
We do bingo on Thursdays, every Thursday at 11 o'clock. We have a AARP driving class is coming up on the 4th, 9 to 1, and it takes so much off of your insurance if you take this class. If you're a member of AARP, it is $15. If not, it's $20.
So to take the class through the Senior Center, there's a fee? Is that what you just said?
It goes to the AARP. It doesn't go to the center. And then we have Bible study every Tuesday at 10:15 with Mr. Merrick. He comes down there and he does the Bible study.
Who's Mr. Merrick?
He is from the south side. I guess he's a ministry there.
Okay. What else can we find if we go to the Senior Center?
They play cards daily there. They've got a pool table, and we have a TV that you can watch, and a Wii game there.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's not been played in a while, but the ladies, they like to play the cards more than that. And they have crafts, different crafts. They're making some kind of calendar now, and it's really neat. So,
who's in charge of crafts?
Miss Betty Kane. She's been helping doing all of the crafts.
Is she one of the seniors,
yes,
or is she a volunteer?
Yes.
Okay.
She's one of the seniors. Her, Miss Vera Pondexter, is doing it.
And they just come in and say, okay, this is what we're doing today?
If they want to help. If not, then they go on and do whatever they want to do.
Talk to me about volunteers.
We are needing some volunteers that can come and help clean up in the afternoons or in the mornings. We're open 8 to 2. They can call the center and ask, more about it if they need to.
And what's the number?
It's 270-365-7446.
And Kelly, what got you involved in becoming the director of the Senior Center?
I've been there for 19 years just doing other stuff for the center. I started out a bus driver, and then I was over the adult daycare. They closed, so I went back to the bus driving.
And then the director position came open, and
yes,
you
ma'am.
said, I think I could do that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And how are you liking it so far?
I like it.
What kinds of things do you do as director?
Well, I've been helping in the kitchen. We don't cook there no more. We cook, food comes from Lyon County. But I do help in the kitchen preparing what we do. It's usually some of the desserts and the breads. And then I help clean, and then, of course, I do the paperwork.
So you don't cook there anymore, and I know that that's a new change that just started the first of the year. How is that working out so far? So far,
so good. Everybody enjoys the food that's coming from Lyon County. So.
And how does it work? What's the process?
We have to go get it at around 9 o'clock, and it comes from there, and we have to do the home delivered meals. We do 32 of them every day. And then we start preparing for lunch at 11:30.
Where do you get it from?
Lyon County.
So from their senior center?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And you deliver, you said 32 meals, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, and that's in Caldwell County?
Uh-huh.
And what, how does someone get a home-delivered meal?
They have to call PAD, and of course they can call the center, and I can give them the number, and they will set up for a home-delivered meal. They'll ask them all, different questions and see if they're qualified.
And do you know the qualifications?
No, ma'am. Like I said, they'd have to go through PAD.
Okay.
I do know they have to be over 60
Okay.
to get,
Who can have meals at the senior center?
Anybody can have meals. If you're under 60, it's $5. Over 60 is $3 for donation.
Okay, that's a pretty good deal and y'all have pretty good lunches. I've been reading your menu every day, and I think, that sounds pretty good. I think chicken and dumplings today. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
And it was my understanding that the same cook that used to cook at Caldwell is cooking at Lion.
That's right, Mary.
Okay.
Yes.
And so everybody's happy.
Yeah.
It's still working out.
Yeah.
Because I know they really enjoyed Mary's.
Oh, yeah, they enjoyed Mary's food.
Yeah. Now, when, when we decide, hey, I want to participate in some of those activities over there at the senior center, what can I expect when I walk in?
There will be somebody at the desk there will greet you, and they'll let you know, you can tell them what you want, and they'll let you know you can go get something to drink. We have tea, coffee, water, and there's usually popcorn, ice cream. So
ice cream,
yeah.
Huh? Every day you can go have ice cream at the senior center?
Yes, ma'am, just about every day.
Are there fees?
No.
No fees. Good. So it's just whatever, if you want to go
donation,
hang out
yes, ma'am. If you don't want to eat, you're welcome to come and still hang out. And it's like I said, the donations for the ice cream and popcorn. If you don't have it, you still can eat it.
And then we can just go play cards or
Yes,
play
ma'am.
the Wii that's collecting dust.
Yeah. Yes.
What kind of games do you have on the Wii?
I'm not for sure. Like I said, it's been a while since. I know there's golf on there. I'm not for sure. It's, like I said, it's not been played in a while, so I'm not for sure.
Somebody will have to check that out, won't they?
Yes.
Fire that thing up. I don't know anything about using a Wii. I never did myself, but I think my kids did have one for a minute. But
yeah, mine too.
but I don't think I got into it. I think bowling, maybe.
Maybe it's on there too. Yeah. And maybe baseball or something. I don't know, and tennis. I'm not for sure, but.
How many patrons do you have at the senior center?
It varies. Most of the time it's around 20 to 30.
Wow. Male, female, mixed?
Both. It's mixed, yes.
And do you have more males than females, or more females?
No, more females than males.
Okay. The elderly ladies just like to go hang out for the day, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe leave the males at home to watch the baseball game.
Maybe.
After so many years, you just need a break.
Yeah.
I was watching a show that we watched the other day, and that was one of the things that the woman went out and got herself a volunteer job just because she needed to have some space after he retired.
I understand.
Yep, she said, I just need to do my own thing for a while.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that was a big upset for him because he kept saying, he was grandfathered into this. He was grandfathered into that. And what he was grandfathered into was the fact that she would wait on him hand and foot. She cooked all of his meals, and she did all the errands, and, she took him to the gas station and bought his soda every day, that kind of thing. He's grandfathered into it, so he gets that privilege.
Yeah.
And she said, not anymore.
Yeah, need a break every once in a while.
That's right. So you typically have 20 to 30, and do you have to pre-order meals? Or?
Yes, they've been liking you to know a week advance since it's coming from Lyon County. So we have a sign-up sheet, and all you got to do is call and give them the name and what day you want to come, and we'll put you down.
Okay, so a week in advance. So if we show up that day,
you might be able to eat. I'm not, promising nothing, but anybody can come and show up.
Okay. Yeah, I did not know that. I'm glad you said that because I had no idea that there was a pre-sign up, which makes sense since you're not fixing it there.
Right.
And has it always, I mean, has it always been that way, even when it was?
Well, before it was like the day before, if we cooked it there. But now since it's coming there, they would like a week advance.
How do they keep the meals warm for transportation?
We have blocks that stay in the oven till almost time for it to go out, and then we put them in the bottom of the coolers.
And that doesn't seem to bother the taste?
No.
Okay.
And it stays warm the whole time.
Well, that's nifty.
Yeah.
Kelly, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back and talk a little bit more about senior center stuff.
Here's your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast.
It's going to be warm today, but cloudy. There's a 20% chance of rain coming back into the forecast for the overnight, with an overnight low around 34. Tomorrow's not going to be very pretty at all. 50% chance of rain and a high of 40. Overnight tomorrow night, 20% chance of rain stays in the forecast with an overnight low around 32. Friday's going to be partly sunny with a high a little bit warmer, 48. 30% chance of rain overnight Friday night with an overnight low around 38. Again, 58 today, but cloudy.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Community Medical.
Since 1978, Perry's Floors & More has been selling, installing, and servicing homeowners throughout Western Kentucky with quality flooring and workmanship. Perry's Floors & More carries luxury vinyl plank and luxury vinyl tile, carpet, window treatments, and more. Brands like Mannington, Shaw, Tarkett, Beaulieu, and Flexitech. Quality brands, excellent customer service, combined with 40 years experience is why they say you can walk on our reputation. See Bill and Lucy at Perry's Floors & More, 127 West Market Street, Princeton.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
Stretch your tax dollars at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress in Hopkinsville with 12 months interest-free financing and savings up to 50% off. He'll even pay the sales tax for you. Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress has a great selection of adjustable bed bases and mattresses. For a custom look, stop in and look at England, Craftmaster, or Lazy Boy for the furniture of your dreams. Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where you always get the best selection, best furniture at the best price. Fort Campbell Boulevard, Hopkinsville.
Always the best.
For a delicious meal, try Kay's Kitchen in Princeton. They have great home cooking, just like Mom and Grandma used to do. Enjoy cook-to-order breakfast every day, all day. Daily lunch specials include favorites like open-faced roast beef, grilled chicken tenderloins, country fried steak, smoked pork chops, and catfish and shrimp on Fridays. All your favorite veggies, too. And don't forget Kay's homemade desserts. Open Monday through Thursday, 5 to 2, Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 5:30 to 11. Kay's Kitchen, 501 North Jefferson Street, Princeton, 1 block from the courthouse.
We're back with Aging Coordinator Kelly Coleman from the Senior Center. And, of course, the Senior Center in Princeton is located at 200 Eagle Street, correct?
That's right.
Now, Kelly, do you have outdoor activities? We're just talking about how, we need to get out more. Do you have outdoor activities?
There is a shuffleboard around back that they play in when the weather is good to go outside. And we have some different little board games like things you can go out on the patio and do also when it's pretty.
Does the Senior Center ever sponsor any sort of field trips to?
They used to, and they do have a senior games in September that they do, and a lot of our seniors go to Hopkinsville to do that.
What's that?
There's different games from 50 and over. They have games inside, and then they have games outside also. Like kickball, you have like a kickball game, see how far you kick the ball and stuff like that. Different things. They enjoy it.
That sounds like fun. But you just said something that made me go, wait a minute. So I hate the thought that 50 and over is the number for seniors, because I am way too close to that.
Same here.
I do not feel seniorish.
Yeah.
I told my son, my son and daughter-in-law, they're trying to have a baby, and I said, I don't want to be a grandma. I'm not ready for the rocking chair. I'm not there yet.
All right. Same here.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, 50 and over. All right. Well, on that note, Kelly, is there anything else you want to tell us about the Senior Center?
No.
Okay. Well, we sure do appreciate your time, and thank you so much for coming in today and talking to us about the events at the Senior Center.
Thank you.
We have some kids in the studio that I didn't know were coming here. I think we're going to talk about a trip coming up to Washington. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Here's your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast.
It's going to be warm today, but cloudy. There's a 20% chance of rain coming back into the forecast for the overnight, with an overnight low around 34. Tomorrow's not going to be very pretty at all. 50% chance of rain and a high of 40. Overnight tomorrow night, 20% chance of